Hello everyone, I am Romel from Freespirits Holidays, and as a part of our company, we do corporate events, conferences, incentives, and many such things. Unfortunately, as we all know, the world has changed around us. So today I would like to introduce you to a new virtual setup. New in the sense that this is something which we can do while the world is getting back on its feet, while the corporates are coming back online. This is something that we think will give a little bit of element, a little bit of depth to the entire conferencing experience, and how we can make it better for you. This entire setup is controlled virtually. I myself am sitting at my home. This entire setup is managed from another location. So as the speaker, as a host, you don't have to worry about the control. Everything gets controlled virtually. You just dial in via a video conference, exactly the way I have dialed in today via a video conference, while the entire setup is getting managed virtually from our servers. Now I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to show what do we mean by this setup and how does this setup makes a little bit different from the existing Zoom features there. That is our virtual stage, a virtual stage where you can present just like we used to present, you used to present in the hotels, where we would do grand setups, elaborate setups, and then you would have your right panel, left panel, LED screen, so on and so forth. Anyways, as you can see behind me is a screen which we can control with your logo, or if you want to have any particular static image to be put behind, we can control that. Your company's logo or your sponsor's logo or logos, as we may call it, can always come in the front, where you can see my logo right now, which is Free Spirits. Same thing can also be replicated behind in the screen. Now coming to the other parts of this virtual setup. To my right, I have got a presentation panel where the presentation of the speaker or the guest can run simultaneously to while the guest is presenting. Let me take you in a close-up. This is one type of close-up. Let me take you a little bit more inside. And finally, if we have to put the entire presentation on the screen like we used to do, this is a demo for that. Let us come out of this presentation now and go back to the main stage. Now, to my other side is a screen where our guest speaker, who has also logged in from his location, whether it is in India or anywhere outside the India, can come on the screen and give his presentation and explain. Let me take you to a close-up for our guest speaker. His name is Everton and he is my partner for all the audio-visual technical aspects. Thank you, Everton. Let's go back to the main screen. Perfect. Now, in case you want to add one more speaker or another guest to this presentation, instead of having two people, you want another person plus the presentation, that option also is possible. Another highlight that I would like to tell you and share with all of you is this stage that you see can be absolutely customized in ways that you want. We can have your colors, we can have any particular style of setup that you want. We can basically make this 3-day stage just like you would have wanted or you would want if you're doing a real conference, which also means the blues can be changed, the grays can be changed, we can have different carpet, we can insert logo, we can have designs in different corners, we can make this stage less elaborate, we can make this stage more elaborate depending on whether you're doing a cycle meet or you're doing a R&R or you're doing some kind of a serious sales corporate kind of a meeting. So depending on the mood and the style of the meeting, we can customize the stage. All your participants simply have to log into a respective link that we provide them, and they can be a part of this entire presentation on their phones, sitting wherever they are. as far as the speakers are concerned, or if suppose you want to bring in some trainers, you want to bring in some guest speakers, you want to felicitate somebody, we can either run a pre-made clip of this, or we can also send them a link where they can log in, and in the live screening itself they can get felicitated from one speaker or one presenter to the person who is receiving the prize, and he can, in his own manner, thank you all, and everything can be done via this setup, all of you sitting in your respective homes or in your respective offices or in your respective working location. Another interesting feature that I would like to share with you about this stage is that if needed, we can also have virtual fireworks, we can have virtual celebratory felicitations, pom poms, and all those effects. We do have certain limitations about what we can do and we cannot, but as far as the celebratory effects are concerned, yes, we can provide you that on this stage itself. So imagine your guest or your staff or your colleague receiving a gift or receiving a prize for his achievement, and while his face is there on the screen, we can have pom poms and celebrities coming all around him, and so that was definitely going to make him feel a little special. We are trying to bring you as close as possible to that kind of a feel, that kind of a presentation, or that kind of a setup. Thank you.